This video is for all of you out there with heater core problems in your 2008 or similar Ford F-150s. All my searching on the internet led me to a bunch of commentary on how expensive and how time consuming it is to get the dash and the steering wheel out and replace the heater core. Interim solution is to bypass the heater core, and I couldn't find any good information on how to do it on this particular vehicle. So I figured it out, figured I'd share it with everyone and give you my tips on what I learned as I did this. I'm not going to show you the step-by-step, but I'm going to talk you through it since I've got this engine all hot and I don't really want to undo what I've done. But I'm going to identify a few components here. Right here where the light's pointing is going to be one of your coolant return lines, and then right here is the other one that's going to come out of the heater core. If you look back in there, you can see on the right side an open port going into the heater core and the other one here to the left of it coming out of the heater core. Ford made this pretty easy for us in that both sides are the same size and that they both have quick connect couplers. So what you can do is take a vice grip and pinch off this line right here like this. Pinch it off right there. That'll keep coolant from flowing out whenever you're doing this procedure. The next step is to then disconnect that line from back there on that port. You can do this without that special tool. You basically have to use your fingers and manipulate the little retainer clips on the back end of it and kind of wiggle and twist it until it'll come loose. At that point you might have just a tiny bit of coolant spillage, but not much at all. After that, this line right here, you're going to undo it from the bottom right down here. It's got the same kind of quick connect. Once you do that, you can just pull this one free like this right here. That's what the quick connect looks like. Just sit it over here to the side. Once you do that, I took compressed air hose such as this and stuck it into that port back there and blew out all the residual antifreeze that I was smelling in the cabin, and just let it, you catch it on the ground in whatever bucket or catch device you have. Just point that line right here to where it can blow it down right there. The last step is to take this hose right here and connect it where this one was connected. So it basically makes a continuous loop for your coolant to not go into the heater core, but to just continue flowing as if the heater core was never installed. I did this, hooked it up, checked for leaks, backed it away from wherever I was working, that way I could get a good look at any leaks, brought it up to operating temperature, drove it around the neighborhood, and seems to be working fine. The engine operates at normal operating temperature. The air conditioner is actually a good bit colder. That's as expected because this system continuously circulates air through that heater core, which will put heat back there, and your blend door then modulates how much heat you're requesting from the system up front on the control panel. Pretty easy fix for a bypass, cost me $0 and just a little bit of time and some dirty hands. Hope this video helps you, and let me know if you've seen any issues with this method, but this is what I'm going to go with for now instead of spending the approximate $1,000 to get a new heater core put in, especially since I live in Texas where it's winter for about 2 weeks out of the year. Y'all take care.